Good morning, students. Today, this lesson is about modal auxiliary. As I started with it, and the basic definition and explanation had been given that day. Today, I'm starting the chapter again with a new point, that is the difference between primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. So I'll give you some points now. Some points you have to keep in your mind and you have to practice on it to know primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary in better way. The difference is basic. The first one is modal auxiliaries do not change form according to the number or person of the subject, but the primary auxiliary does. That means there is no changes of form according to the number or person in modal auxiliary, whereas in primary auxiliary we can find that these are changed, its forms are changed according to the number of person of the subject. Examples such as I can drive, he can drive, you can drive, she can drive, we can drive, they can drive. Here the modal auxiliary can is can everywhere with all the subjects. I, he, you, she, we, they means first person, second person, third person, and the numbers are also different. We, they, these are plural number. She, he, I, you, these are singular in number. And I have done my work, he has done my work, she has done her work, we have done our work. Or I am reading, we are reading, he is reading, they are reading. This you can see here, with I have is used, with he has is used, with we have, with they have. All these pronouns are different: I, he, she, we, they, and the verbs are also different. See, have, has. With third person singular, has is used. With third person plural, have is used. So here these are have, has, and all. These are primary auxiliary, and these are changed according to the number or person of the subject. So these are basic difference you have found between modal auxiliary and primary auxiliary. Okay. Now the next point is the modal auxiliary does not stand alone, but always goes with a full verb. That means modal auxiliary cannot be used alone. It needs a main verb. It goes with the full verb. Example, you must work hard. You need not go there. Need not is modal. Must is modal. Here with need not we have got go. So it is going with a main verb. You must work hard. Here must is modal, work is verb. Whereas primary auxiliary may stand alone in a sentence and then it can be used as main verb. We have already known to it that primary auxiliary can be considered as main verb and it can stand alone. He does his duty. She has a beautiful dog. You are a teacher. Here, he does his duty. Here, does, then has, then are. These are primary auxiliaries, and we have seen that in these sentences, such as you are a teacher, he does his duty, she has a beautiful dog. In these three sentences, you have not found any other verb. Only primary auxiliaries are used, and they are used alone. They are standing alone. There is no other verb in the sentences, and they are meaning a full meaning. And One more thing, here they are considered as main verb. Understood? So here with you, are is used, he does is used, she has is used. All these are primary auxiliary and standing alone without taking the help of main verb. And they are considered as main verb. Got it? Okay. So let's go to the next point. Only the first form of the verb can be used after a modal auxiliary. That means with modal auxiliary, the first form of verb is used. There are forms, right? Second form, third form, fourth form. That means past, past participle, present participle. These forms are there of verb. But with modal auxiliary, we can only use the first form of verb. You cannot use second form, you cannot use third form, such as he can write. I cannot say he can writing, or he can wrote, or he can written. With modal auxiliary, you have to write only the first form of verb, that is he can. The first form is write. It might rain. Here rain is used as verb, might is auxiliary, modal auxiliary, and the first form is used. He may come. He subject, may modal auxiliary, come main verb. So come is the first form of verb. So with the point we have got that the first form of the verb can be used. Only the first form of the verb can be used with modal auxiliary. So here are the example. And the forms of primary auxiliary do also take first form. Okay, of the verb after them, means after do we use the first form with primary auxiliary. Now we will go to the fourth point. The forms of primary auxiliary be and have are followed by present participle and past participle respectively. Means the form of primary auxiliary be and have, be means am, is, are. Have means have, has, and in past it is had. With be, am, is, are, it is was and were. Let's take only present form here. So the forms of primary auxiliary, like be verb and have verb, like be, are, am, is, are, and have is have and has, are followed by present participle and past participle, that is the ing forms and the ed forms. Example, I am playing, he is playing, you are playing, they are playing. Here I, he, you, they, these are first person, second person, and third person in singular and plural number. And these subjects are taking the primary auxiliary be, am, is, and are. Together it is called be verb. And along with it, the main verb is being used as present participle. The ing forms of verb are called present participle. You know that very well. And if we take example of past participle, that is I have played, he has played, you have played, or they have played. Here with first person, second person, and third person singular and plural number, we have taken have verb. Have verb means have and has. With I have, and with he has. With you, may it be singular or plural, it will be have. And they, plural verb, plural form is taking have. And after these auxiliaries, the main verb is used, that is play, and it is past participle form, that is played. Okay, there is a note which is important. If be or have is put after the modal auxiliary, the main verb can be put in its different forms. Remember, if be or have means be verb or have verb is put or is used after modal auxiliary, then the main verb can be put in its different forms. Example, he may be playing. Here he subject may is modal and be verb. So any different form can be used, that is playing. Here we knew that with modal auxiliary we cannot use other form, only first form is used. But if after the modal auxiliary that be or have is used, you can use the forms accordingly, according to your need. So he subject, may modal auxiliary, be is primary auxiliary, and playing is the main verb. I could have helped you. Here I subject, could is modal auxiliary, can, could is past, have is be verb. Primary auxiliary have verb. Then helped is used. The main verb is used in third form. So this is a special note which you should keep in your mind, that if we are using modal auxiliary and after the modal auxiliary if we are using the primary auxiliary be or have, so the main verb can be used in any form according to your need. Okay, I hope this is my explanation was easy enough to be understood, and please listen to it carefully and try to make notes on it, and some exercise will be given on the basis of the chapter, of course, very shortly. Till then you just do practice on it, listen to it and practice on it, and when the note will be given or the exercise will be given, please do practice. Till then, learn, keep on learning, and the exercise is coming very soon. Have a very good day.